make this brief. I'm being annihilated by the North Yorkshire midge. So it's currently just gone 6 o'clock. We're all packed up and yeah, ready to get on. Welcome to day 6, by the way. So today's plan, as always, start with a plan. We're going to head towards, we're going to achieve the campsite, Danby West, Church Holme campsite. So we're all packed up here, and as always, no evidence whatsoever of me being here. Nothing. It's our first little climb done, and just thought we'd turn around and say goodbye to Cringley Bottom. You're a bit uneven, a bit buggy, but still a pleasant little stop. If the forecasted winds had showed up like they said they were gonna, we wouldn't have had the bug problem. As for the uneven ground, we can blame Mr. Bunny for that, because it's full of bunny holes. So let's go and find somewhere for breakfast. Right, well, I'm just going through my itinerary ahead today, and we've got the biggest day walking today, but it's only like 300 odd plus metres, 360, 380 of climbing. That's spaced out, there's no massive peaks to power up, and most of it's just like flat trail like we're on at the moment, or road. So yeah, I've got a few places going through today. So first up is Reeth. There's toilets and cafes and all the rest of it in Reeth, so that's a good one. And then later on we're going through Richmond, yeah, I'm just thinking of the things I need to do. I need to check the weather for today, because that'll dictate how I do things, how I pack, for example, what goes where in the bag. For example, I mean, I keep my electrics. Everything's waterproof, by the way, nothing's left unwaterproof, but I like to keep everything double waterproof. So 2 is 1, 1 is none, as I believe the phrase goes. So yeah, we'll have a look at the weather, plan how we're going to man it from there, and looking forward to finding somewhere with a view to get my oats down my neck, or porridge as we say in this country. And yeah, I think it's apple and cinnamon this morning, which is my fave. I can't believe how well the apple actually rehydrates, and it's pretty indistinguishable from fresh apple, well, cooked fresh apple anyway. Well, folks, welcome to Reeth. That's the first thing I've hit this for today. Well, that was Reeth, and it was outstanding. Just crossing Reeth Bridge here, and this morning's looking fine. There was a path to the side there, but that travels along the back, not over it. I was thinking there might be a little side footbridge, but no. So luckily we've got these cute little places to dip in and let traffic go past, especially when they're competing in Le Mans. So yeah, with a great little bench there for lunch. Oh yeah, the obligatory Dalwart armour car, can't remember, definitely not Scimitar, but anyway, it's been in there forever, that. Outstanding, look at that. You need a movie prop, that's where to go. And all set up there for a some sort of fete or something. And on this side we've got a lovely oak Alfred Wainwright news sign with the coast to coast path, Grinton, half a mile. And we're just coming into Fremington as it happens at the moment. So we've got this lovely little river walk. There we go. Beautiful tower and church with the tower in the distance. A lovely bridge. We're turning left down here. I deviated from my chosen route and gone with the official route, as it is much better than risking passing traffic, and it's just as pretty. What up, woolly ones? How you ding dang doing? Bonjour, oiseau français. Hello, you French bird. We are doing well today. We are doing well. Folks, we're coming along the main drag here, and in the distance you could just see the tower of Marrick Priory, one of our little landmarks along the way. It's an old, we're going to go with Cistercian monastery. That may be wrong, my daughter will probably correct me on that. And it's currently now repurposed as an outdoor education centre. Mad squizzer running up the road there. There he goes, just along the fence line there. Oh, climbing that wall. There he is. Hey up, buddy. You're a long way from a tree. Apart from that little one behind you. Hey, there he goes. Dun 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 da 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 da. High speed secret squirrel. Look at him. I reckon he's hiding his nuts out here for winter, where the other squizzers can't neck him. He's an extreme squirrel. Bless him. Morning, Moomos. Oh, aren't you sweet? You are gorgeous. Oh, trying to poo on each other. Look at that unit of a fella in the front there. Is that your family, kid? They are gorgeous. Beautiful big bull. Yeah. Look who's come running. Was it feeding time, guys? Just off on the morning jollies. Here comes the farmer. There's the remains of Marrick Priory. Tower still intact. Right, this is where we turn off the main drag after Marrick Priory and head up, and I believe these are either called Nun Steps or Nun Coat Steps. Anyway, upseas. Quite a set of steps these. So I wasn't paying enough attention to the navigation. confident that my route ahead was correct, and yeah, come across this little gem, St Andrew's Mission, 1858. Would not have seen that if I'd have stuck to the route. Bottom line here, folks, don't be so dogmatic that you stick entirely to the route, because you could be missing out. I'm up higher now, not fighting my way through fields and gates and all the rest of it, and there's highland cattle to my left, ancient missions, and I'm getting a lovely breeze. So I'm doing all my climbing on tarmac rather than paths, and that's working out for me lovely so far. Getting a lovely cooling breeze here. Definitely made the right D to come up here. It would have been kind of stifling down there in the valley, low parts of the valley. This is nice. Come off that hill there, and pay close attention to the map on that one, because it gives you a route right over a fence, and I wouldn't like to be caught jumping a fence with how times are for farmers at the moment. I could imagine them getting quite upset. So keep your wits about you, look for your exits and your entries. When you enter a field, look at which corner you're coming out, and the second you can see it, look for a gate or a stile. Stiles are usually indicated with a post or a yellow patch, and the gates are fairly obvious. Not all gates are open though. Oh, that's tempting. No, I'm going to get into Mask. I remember being in there once. There was a lovely little spot right in the middle of the square. I'm yearning for a bit of civilization now, I think. So we're going to head in. Popping into this pretty little church so you can get a splash of water. Apparently it's open 7 days a week with a tuck shop. So we'll have a little look. So we've donated £3 for an orange and a bottle of water. We're going to go and have those in the town centre. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Church of St Edmund. Right, we've got 7 miles to Richmond now. We've just walked half mile out from Marsk, had a lovely lunch there, sat, talked to a few people who are cursed into, and we've got this beautiful geological feature to oogle while we walk through serene fields full of sheep. Almost forgotten filming this stuff. Lovely little trip down to Dingley Dell and over a bridge. I'll probably try and spring back and kill me. Paddy's Bridge. Okay. Paddy's Bridge needs a trim. It's a little overgrown. Right, I believe this to be the site of a pre-Romanian village. So there's earthworks up here, predating the Romans. Signs of habitation. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's, is it Whitsun something, Whitsun Dale or something like that. I can't remember. Answers in the comments. Anyway, we're nearly to the top of this climb, and it's hot and arduous, this one. I'm leaking again. Right, I have to put you away because left knee's complaining without the elderly male support units in place. Correction from earlier, it wasn't Whitsun or Whitsondale or anything like that. It's called Apple Agarth Scar. So yeah, I'll amend that in editing hopefully. Completely forgot about this bit. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we're about 2 to 3 k's from Richmond as it stands at the moment. 25 k's from home for the night, and the very best showers on the coast to coast, by the way. Church Holme campsite, big shout out to them. Top people, top showers. Oh, done it. Just come up at the top of that valley, and right in the centre of the screen I can see Richmond Castle, and right in the far distance I can make out the Cleveland Hills, part of the North York Moors, and that is going to be tomorrow's fun. There it is, a welcome sight. More views of Richmond for you. Bustle of Richmond. Just about everything you could possibly want and get here. So if you've got time, you're not ripping through like me, it's definitely worth a visit. Great little stop off if you get the chance. The station, cafes in there, there's an artisanal baker, there's a confectioner, just about everything you need on trail, keep you sustained anyway. So, or if you've got time to spare, I believe there's even a cinema in there. So yeah. So we're on the old railway bed now. We're leaving Richmond and we've passed the station cafe complex on our right, and we're going to head through here. If I remember rightly, we turn right by the water treatment works and then head up through a bit of riverside walking through a military training area. So it's all rather pretty woodland and riverside walking from this point on. The rather busy Marrick Bridge. Race course just over there. We're going to be going up the right hand side of the water Swale. Looks like an RAFC 17. Laps and messing around, training in the area. That's one big bird. Well, welcome to beautiful Brompton and Swale. The thing I love most about this village is that seat there. Just going to sit down, sort my feet out. Yeah, let's do that. Brompton on Swale is just another little corker. Look at this place. It's picturesque. I'm waiting to get murdered like in Midsummer Murders. Stunning. Just thought I'd share the bits that nobody else does. So we've got a bit of a lane walk here. We come up those fields at the top after Brompton and Swale. Long way after Brompton and Swale, to be honest. We followed a river for a bit. We crossed a little, crossed a bridge, followed a narrow barbed wire edged path by a creek, and we're now passing the Kipling estate. Whatever that be. We've got a right hand bend and we are turning off left in a second. So there you go, you're up to date. Lady Bank House. There's our left turn off the main highway. I don't know why nobody videos these days. Those hills looking glorious in the distance. All sun-soaked. I can barely make out Billsdale radio mast, which is just up there. Distance. Oh, just been nibbled. Time to move. The Tezzers have gone. Well, I'm in full Gore-Tex for the first time in the whole trip. Bottoms and top. Had a monster chuck down there. It was like being in a rather cold power shower. So it's launched its down, and even the birds are hiding in the trees. Look at that. It's looking particularly stormy. Luckily, I've got a bit of overhead cover for the next 10 metres. After that, you're on your own, kid. Lovely, lovely rainbow that ends in Danby Whisk, where I'm planning to camp on a lovely dry site that has a power shower. Well, let's go and get it done, son. Praise be, you'll do for me. More farmers doing corn. It's where the money is. There's my hills. It's starting to feel like home. That's my entry point there, right hand stick. That's where we're headed in. Oh yeah, love my hills. Absolutely love them. But for now, let's get in and get tucked up. There it is. There it is. Oh, I've been looking forward to this all day. Well, most of the day, to be fair. It's been a hard one today. It's been a hard one. I've felt the effects.
Reaching waypoint LUP.
There you go. Waypoint LUP, layout point. And this is where I am going to lay up the whisk.